The concept of digital twins is not new, but the ability to create accurate digital replicas has been limited by the availability of data and computing power. With the advent of the Internet of Things, big data, and cloud computing, it is now possible to create digital twins that are virtually identical to their physical counterparts. I am Sherif Bialy, Director of Infrastructure Supervision at WSP in the Middle East. And in this episode of the Anticipate podcast, I am glad to be joined by Dana Kawas. Dana is the Chief Executive Officer of Thynkli, a Canadian-based company that specializes in building digital operations using digital twins in infrastructure, mobility, and energy industries. In today's episode, we are going to explore some of the endless possibilities that digital twins might bring to the aviation and infrastructure industries. We will also try to anticipate the possible impacts of digitization on the workforce. Thank you, Dana, for joining the Anticipate podcast, and happy International Women in Engineering Day.
Thanks, Sherif, for having me and the WSP team, and thanks for giving me an opportunity to celebrate the outstanding achievements of women engineers throughout the world.
We're very proud of it. Let's start with the first question. Can you define what is digital twin and its relation to the construction industry?
Absolutely. So this is very important to define, to have a really good understanding of the definition of digital twin. So I'm going to use the launch definition by the Digital Twin Consortium, which is a digital twin is a virtual representation of real-world entities and processes synchronized at a specific frequency and fidelity. So if you think about it, digital twins are always known for assets, like a digital twin of asset in construction and other industries. Yet, digital twins actually play really crucial roles in operations and really building digital operations, especially in managing the life cycle of capital projects from design, pre-construction, construction, and operations. And I want you to think, when you think about digital twin, the soul of digital twin is your data. You really need to invest in the right technology and feed the right data into that digital twin so it can allow you to predict outcomes and automate business responses. And the last point I do want to add to that definition is that it's really important to understand there is no one technology that does digital twin. Really, digital twins are not one technology. It is a combination of capabilities tailored for different outcomes. And there's a whole technology stack that can be used to ignite digital twins.
Okay, thank you, Dana. A few words that you mentioned caught my attention, and they are operation, asset, and data. And being involved in some of our projects related to aviation, I would like to know how you can draw from your experience where you prove the value of digital twin to airport operation and monitoring.
We created a digital twin of airport used for situational awareness. It enabled the operational team to understand and prepare for passengers influx moving throughout the terminal and then allocating resources. We identified multiple use cases though, because digital twin has multiple use cases, especially in an airport, and those use cases would vary from tracking passenger, tracking baggage, aircraft, managing the aircraft journey, and optimize operation, maintenance, prediction, all of these use cases are applicable use cases for digital twin. The main goal for the digital twin that we worked on was really improve passenger experience and making sure that we have good reporting for the GHG mission so they can meet their goals. Those are what the big business outcomes that we identified as part of the work we do. So really, in order to maximize or really yield maximum value of your on an operational level, this requires really integrating the current system you have with augmenting that with different new technologies. So really think about systems of systems, then design and implement, and all of that is making sure we're building capability inside the operation to allow the evolution of the technology when it comes to data and processes and all that comes with it.
Very good. And Dana, if we go to a little bit back, and since we talk about aviation, there is a heavy infrastructure aspect of it. Example, a sewer treatment plant, a sewer line, a water line, a pump station. So do you think also the digital twin can be utilized or used to improve the efficiency of designing these projects and managing and supervising these projects?
Absolutely. Digital twins, the value that it brings to the infrastructure, capital projects, it will connect and create visibility and transparency across your project lifecycle. And this will allow you really mitigate the risk, especially when you're working with third parties, help you with testing, test your decisions before even things occur. This can happen from your plan, design, construct, and operate. You can manage your scope. You can have more better quality controls with all that information and the data inputs that you're getting. You can connect really those data inputs and visualize those on an intelligent data platform. Adding to that the predictive analytics that you can have in digital twins, you'll be able to anticipate and plan accordingly. This varies, from pricing of material change or contractors change or schedule change. All of that can be managed in a way because you got the data points, you can make better decision. There's level of automation, prediction that you can really work with, and also will impact a lot your cost and your productivity because now you have visibility and transparency to control your cost, improve and optimize your cost, your project cost, and also increase productivity. So you'll have a better control over your project elements. And this was not available before technology. It was all done manual communication. So really there was not, the visibility wasn't there. So with digital twinning and the progression of the data and building those elements really gives you that opportunity to have that visibility and transparency.
Thank you, Dana, for this thorough answer. From a construction perspective, technology costs money. Do you believe if the construction industry invests in technology now, it will save and be more efficient delivering projects? And when I mean delivering project on the key metrics, budget, scope, schedule, environmental compliance, safety, and quality?
Absolutely. I do want to say there's no option. The whole world is going into digital transformation and digitalization. So there is not really a lot of options not to use data and take advantage of all the data that you have while you're building your project. This data is available. You just don't collect it and you don't do something with it. So by using technology to collect this data, optimize it, make decisions based on it, will give you a tremendous opportunity. You'll be able to identify maybe new revenue streams. You'll be able to increase productivity, reduce cost, optimize cost, automate processes. You'll have a really so many opportunities, improve customer experience. So all of those are really huge benefits of overall technology and digitization. But definitely when it comes to digital twin, because it's a multiple or a stack of technologies together that want to meet your business outcome, there's definitely you can reap your and see the benefits between 6 to 12 months.
Do you think the construction industry is late getting involved in digitization, including digital twin?
I do want to say, well, as an industry, I would say there are different players in the industry and different sizes of companies and enterprises that play there. I would say the maturity levels of these organizations varies, depends on where they are with their journeys. Because when we talk about digitization, we're not only talking about technology. Technology is one of them, but you got to think about your people, your operation, the leadership style as well, and then technology. So all of those factors really help, whether it would be work to your advantage to mature fast, or actually can hinders you from really maturing fast in the industry. So I'm going to say, based on my interaction with different customers and definitely, I would say compared to other industries, premature, but definitely there has been a lot of great big strides done in the industry moving into digital transformation. But definitely, we've got to use more data.
You said a word that triggered my attention. You said people. If we in the construction industry implement digitization, are we going to have to let people go? Are we going to lose people for this technology?
Yeah, it's a very common issue, and it's a global issue actually. Got addressed in the World Economic Forum, which is digital upskilling. With all these technology and automation that different are getting introduced in different industries, people are worried about losing their jobs. And what I can tell you is we are creating new jobs as a result of automation. The reason why is we are rewriting what are the current jobs, and we were able to create new jobs because these type of automation or digital twins requires new set of skills. So companies need to use that. You need to have digital upskilling as a strategic executive on an executive level strategic priority for the organization to do digital upskilling and reskilling. And this means people got to move, rotate, change, teach them new skills. A lot of the new skills that got to be taught is around data analytics. So because of the data that we're going to collect and analyze and create, we got to have capability to read this data and make sense of it. So you still need human interaction. You still need human to do high quality job and make better decisions and give them tools to do that. However, you still need to be able to invest in upskilling them efficiently and effectively. And this is really a collaborative work. It's not the HR's role to do this. It's everyone's responsibility in the organization. All departments need to be part of it. Also partnering with external partners that would allow you see your blind spots, right? Or educational system and government. So it's a very important topic that has been addressed on so many levels in so many industries, like oil and gas, infrastructure. All these industries, education, are tackling this subject on how can we upskill people while we're building technology. And I do like to mention something about our approach at Thynkli when we're approaching digital twin is really focus on people. How can we involve people as part of the process? It's a journey. And the way we do it is really create feedback loops. So they are part of the process. They are from the approach of execution, but also getting their feedback, transfer the knowledge, build those internal capabilities so your people can use the technology, and that increases the technology adoption. And so it's very important to focus on people since day one with any technology, and specifically when we talk about digital twins, because it does affect how things are done.
Do you believe if the construction industry invests in technology now, it will save and be more efficient delivering projects? And when I mean delivering project on the key metrics, budget, scope, schedule, environmental compliance, safety, and quality.
Absolutely. And those are, let me summarize them in very simple words. Digital twin is the purpose of it is to make better decisions. This is going to allow you to do what if scenarios, what now, and what next. So you'll be able to see those different situations and predict and plan accordingly and make better decisions. So that's the key of the role of digital twin.
Great. Thank you, Dana. We really feel your passion about digitization and digital twin. And I have a question that you've probably been asked a lot before. Uh, since engineering and construction been known as a male-dominated field, what are your challenges as a CEO of a digital twin company in this construction industry?
Yeah, definitely. I've got asked this question a lot. And I do want to say, focusing on the goal and what I bring to the table is really create value more than proving I'm right as a female. I really tend to focus on the solutions. And we are faced with global challenges that I'm personally passionate about. Like, how can we work with the upskilling, digital upskilling? How can we bring in digital twin to solve, GHG emission and do better reporting and create more sustainable future? All of these topics really requires a lot of collaboration, and I do work with my male allies and peers and try to like just focus on building those capabilities to grow and prevail. So this is what we focus on, soul of what we offer as well, and just how we can continue building those capabilities. So I found throughout my experience as a female in a male-dominated industry, and just want to let you know, technology is also a male-dominated industry, is just we don't get there's a lack of support. So the level of support is not there. So we get to, and that creates opportunity, and that opportunity is for us to learn by ourselves, be self-starters, figure it out. Gives us stronger opportunities really to succeed because we're figuring it out. We fail, we learn, we move fast. So this is a great opportunity for us to grow and support others. And I do want to say, luckily, the world is changing now, and females are leading in various forms from all seats. And I'm proud to be one of them, especially on today, recognizing engineers that are still hugely underrepresented in their profession. So it's a good time to discuss that and highlight their contribution.
Dana, thank you very much for your time today. You inspired us with your passion about digitization. You inspired us with your leadership ability in a male dominated field. And happy International Women in Engineering Day.
Thank you, Sherif, for having me in WSP team. This is a great opportunity to speak about what Thynkli is doing and how we're changing the industry. Happy to answer any questions and connect with people.